Now to try and find something to listen to. I'm going to sleep after rated. It took like, oh, really? It took an hour and a half? Damn. Why did it take so long? Or is it just because of so many, or how big the base was? There like 3 bunkers. Oh, you mean they had like 3 separate bases and you raided each one of them? Damn. Hmm. Okay. You can do a trick where in your base you just make a high quality metal and it takes 8 rockets, but everyone agrees it's weird. Huh. Like weird to do it or weird that it takes so many rockets? Ah. Oh, yes, they got another group to counter us and flank us, so it ended up being both groups again. Ah. Did you win at least? Or it, well, OBS says it's still an ad. we ended up flying up on their roof and top downing them. Hmm. So there's 3 active at the moment. Supposed to be more. Hmm. Oh, right. I gotta add a little piece to the code. Everybody who plays Rust agrees, like an unspoken room, making multiple bunkers is corny. Ah. Let's see. Supposed to be about here. I should have it. Especially when you have 14 players. Yeah. Wait. Oh. Yeah. LV. 0. Yeah, it is furnace. I imagine in Minecraft, to protect the base, they did like a 40 block obsidian with guardians. Yeah, but isn't that like what people do in those um isn't that what people do though on those like high PvP faction servers? On a normal server. Okay. Yeah, that would be kind of absurd. Yeah. Yes. Or 0 or 0. Less than 1. Heater on 1. Right, on. So if it's less than this, it'll turn the heater on. If it's greater than, then it'll turn it to 0 and turn it off. Yep. Confirm. Where are you on then? Ooh, it's actually really cold in there. Wait. Radiated. It should not be radiated at all. Oh. No, it still shouldn't be radiating. Ah! There's a lot of things to manage on this game. Like, you have to think about power, and in order to make it more efficient, you use some code. So IC chip, uh, to check the battery level. If it's pretty close to full, turn it off, turn the power source off. If it's close to empty or something, then turn it on. See, man, this is like a little. I can't do that in real life. Can't imagine in game. Well, there's different levels of like coding you could do. Like there is. Well, okay. So battery manage is just this. Sure, these white words, I have it up here. It's just defining what a battery is. So that big battery, large station battery that I got, it's this. So the prefab hash tells the game, hey, this is what this is. Tells the code of that. So that's everything with define, a white word, and a bunch of numbers. This one is for a different part of code, but it's similar. But you use this in order to get the actual name. Quite a while. Till, or let's see, it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, so the battery code for power is just these lines. But I'll be streaming probably, let's see, it's 8 o'clock, and I stream until 2 a.m. So 6 hours. Oh, you're gonna raid them again? Hit them while they're down. But yeah, this loads batch. No, the one that tried to count. Ah, okay. Load batch into R0. This is just a variable that I could change whenever. Battery, that white word, and then mode 0. 0. You literally don't care anything about this number. It just has to be 1 through 3 because there's only one of them, so it literally doesn't matter. But there's also a little tablet that you can see information if you have a certain cartridge. There, configuration cartridge. So this tells you information about this station battery. So you could see like, hey, there's the charge, and that's the maximum, so maximum charge. There's the ratio, that's literally just dividing the charge by the maximum. Power actual is the draw off of the battery. And prefab hash, that's just what I showed you, that number in the Stationpedia. So really just that. Reference ID, that is a little bit more complicated, but that's for other things. Name hash. Name hash is just like the numbers to make or to spell this out. So if I named it, let's say, battery, the name hash changed. So laptop there. So this is why I have this hash. What the fuck is this called? Parenthesis and quotation mark, or quotation mark and parenthesis. that is because I have two of these buildings, these silos, and one of them is called ore, and the other is called ingot. Instead of having to like write down the actual name hash, I could just use the hash. But then battery, so mode. This is also in the Stationpedia. A lot of information everywhere. But here you can see what the mode is. So 0 is empty, critical is 1, 2 very low, 3 low, 4 medium, high 5, full 6. So right now I am, let's see, branch relative greater than. Relative branch is like this last number is 3, so 1, 2, 3, and that's what the line it does. Yeah, once you get it, you know it. I got like, I don't know, 400 hours on the game. Nah, 532. Okay. But this is probably information I got in like, in maybe like 100 hours or something. Like I didn't learn about load batch for quite a while. Or degenerate. Yeah, like in the thousands. I do have one game that is in the thousands. Oh. I think I know, I can tell what your favorite game is. But on Steam at least, the game that I have the most hours in is Oxygen Not Included. That is 1,608 hours. Our average on in Rust. But I suppose, how long have you been playing Rust? But yeah, so gen. I only have one generator. Like even if I had like 10 generators, I'd still use this. 2 years? I mean, let's see. I'm gonna do the math. This is 2 730. Ah, okay. So then I'll just do 8,000. Almost 11 hours every day. I'm sure there's like on the weekends you probably play a lot of it. And then during the week you don't play as much. Yeah, so save, that's what or if SB is literally just save batch. Batch is just anything that has that is a gen, like a generator. This anything that is this. And then on 1 just turns it on 0 turns it off. I've got to actually turn it to atmospherics. 402. Let's see what the actual room is. Still cooling off. Why are you cooling off? Oh. I actually got to get home. 20% health? Damn. Am I gonna go out? 16%. 15. No. Am I? And I've got to get there. 13. 11. 10. I might make it. 9. 8. 7. I don't think I'm actually gonna make it. 6. You know, 3% health. That was close. Phone call. I'll be right back. Hmm. I'm tired of turning it on and off constantly. So I'm just gonna do this. So we're gonna be kind of dedicated on solid fuel for a while. A shame, but can't do much about it. Oop. I could make a deep miners more. Yeah. So I need deep. Hmm. Great steel's an issue. Yeah, steel is an issue. Do I even have all the other things? I might have to like do a mass uh ingot smelting. Uh, I don't want to. It's too soon. Instantan. So I can make one more. Ugh, man. Let me just put together all of our resources. See just how much of everything we got. Hmm. Well, it seems steel is the only one that we kind of need. Yeah, steel is pretty much the only thing that we actually need right now. Mm-hmm. Mm. How about? It's almost full. Jeez Louise, it takes a long time. Yeah, 38%. Yeah, it needed the battery charged. Wouldn't be able to go anywhere and do anything if I didn't. Comments. One, two. Two, three, four, five. Oh. One, two, three, four, five. Planning for more shoots. No. Wait. No. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, actually, fine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that's that, huh? Mm-hmm. Wait. Oh, it just turned on. That's why. 246 grams. Hmm. Almost, I suppose. Okay. So I've got it planned out for another 4 deep miners. Why are you still cold? Why are you radiating still? It's 51 kPa in there. I think I should have like another pressure regulator pulling in to it. See, don't want at least that much, right? So I would. Okay, so that's stopping it from radiating. Good. Hmm. 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 No. Hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Pressure regulator, iron, copper. Mm. Hello, Thomas. Mm-hmm. Seriously? Mm. No, wait. There. Mm-hmm. So I already got another ingot worth. Hmm. Mm, hydrocarbon. So it's almost enough. At least the room is. Another 150. Mm-hmm. Wait. Hey, mishap. I'm going back to the main base. I got a Come on, can I go higher? Not high enough. But there's a coal drilling station over there. And you could see all the holes of previous mining. Hmm. How are you doing, mishap? Let's see. That is colder, good. So, just got J-Cycle to host contained a space of. Ooh, nice. I'm trying to move the heat into different gases, but yeah. Mm. I do need steel. Is I need to print 4 of these. I only have enough steel for 1. Let's go make steel. Well, let me actually empty my waste and my backup waste. There. And fly back to the coal station. It takes a while to even get there. Let's see. Let's try 120-degree angle. I tried to play on the public server for Contain, but without offline trunk loading, be better off playing solo. Yeah. Still off? Hmm. But yeah, it turns it in, like, this is what drills the coal, deep miners, infinite resource, but it outputs dirty ore, so you have to centrifuge it. I got 4 more deep miners planned and 10 more centrifuges planned. Then it goes all into this silo, and this silo feeds this furnace, which has pure volatiles, which you need to have pure volatiles in order to make solid fuel, which is just an ingot of coal. But solid fuel, it can stack up to 500 gram instead of coal, which can only stack to 50 grams. Let me just open this. Boop, boop. And the heating process is actually via this wall heater right here, way at the top. You kind of see it. And it still needs to get hotter. It needs to get, or well, the room doesn't matter, but that's how I'm actually heating it up. But the temperature in here needs to get to 677 degrees Celsius. And this got a pressure regulator, making sure that the pressure in this room is high enough that the furnace won't radiate heat, aka lose heat. Because if it's low enough pressure, it will lose heat constantly. And a back pressure regulator, so then if this gets too high, it'll feed it back into this tank. But I needed this 500 gram solid fuel to make steel easily. Yes. It's one of those ingots with 3 stacks of iron ingots to make 20,000 steel. This is actually going to be like the first batch that isn't completely manual. AKA, I go out and actually mine the iron ore and coal ore manually. But this wouldn't be the actual biggest batch I made. On this world, anyways. I mean, the biggest batch on this world I made, I think, was 4,800 grams of steel. Let me actually go over here. Wonder if this centrifuge is done. Used this rocket here that Mage made, and he has planned to have a bigger rocket so it'll hold more. But I used this in order to mine space iron. but our space map doesn't actually have coal. So I actually had to go and make a deep miner station for coal. Come on, iron. Alright, get up there. You go. So the space ore comes into here as dirty ore, and it has to get centrifuged. So I got a combustion centrifuge. Oh no! That was such a waste. I had it, the throttle so low. Damn. It was running at like half the RPMs it could have. Damn, that was a waste of time. And this is almost done even. It goes up to 3 kilograms. This doesn't really actually use much power. It's the fuel. And if anything, it probably used, or I'm pretty sure it uses a constant amount of fuel. So with the, well, no, throttle I believe is fuel input, but combustion is how much of the fuel is ignited inside of this, aka how much it speeds it up. Otherwise, like the fuel mix comes into the waste pipe and ignites in there. Man, this thing's almost done. I'll probably just do it like that. You got to watch out for the stress. If it hits 100, it just locks it up, and you have to redo it. Kinda. Let's see. That's iron. Open it up. Open it up. And open up. That's the 3 stacks of iron. I will have to remember to connect these chutes up once I actually automate it. Because the plan is to have like 5 stacks of every ingot or alloy of every alloy. So steel, invar, solder, plectrum, constantan. These ones, they are not going to be anywhere near being priority craft because you make this like just 1 stack of these and it just lasts forever. So having 5 stacks of them is kind of ridiculous. But yeah, astraloy, inconel, waspaloy, hastaloy, and stellate. So the first 5 I said, it like if you put 2,000 ingredients in, you get 2,000 of that ingot out. But with this, the last 5, aka the advanced alloys, you get 1/4 of the amount that you put in. So if you put 2,000 grams in, you're getting 500 grams out. Let's see. Did you get full? You did. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be a nice amount of fuel. Let's see. I'm pretty sure oxygen will be limited. Yeah. No, you. No, no. What about... Ah, volatiles. Volatiles will be limited. I need to go for volatiles next time. Hmm. So I should be able to launch a rocket. And you can see right here, current hygiene, I'm stinky. You can see the fumes in the air. Yep, okay. So, location, map. I think... Wait, where did Mage even do the volatiles at? Water vape? No. I'm pretty sure he did mine volatiles, unless he just removed it. Let's do set destination. Rocket. I did close that. I did move that wire, right? I did weld it too. So I should be able to do this. So I've been playing with the casting mod from Ben Law, which has been so much better. Really? Like coal to uranium? What? Excuse me? How does that work? Wait, is it over here? Oh, it is. Turned off the battery to save power over here. Well, Tinkers doesn't do that. Like, it just doesn't turn ores into, like, coal into uranium. That kind of seems a bit, like, Tinkers is a coal for power gen and casting is uranium. Wording diff. Oh, so you're saying Tinkers is like coal, and that Ben Law is like uranium. Okay. I know the devs, or Mage has been talking about how the devs want to make like nuclear reactors in this game and have it like a multi-block structure sort of thing. So you have to probably feed it water and it boils or it generates a crap ton of heat, and then you take that steam to put it into a steam turbine or something, and yeah, like it would be really fucking cool. Like nuclear craft mechanism, that would be awesome. Oh yeah. Yeah. And I bet all the chambers will just have to be like frames or something, or like glass doors or something, because like is yeah. Leaded for well, there is lead, so yeah, it could be leaded frames and actually have the whole radiation. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. But I believe like the max pressure of any sort of like steel walls is like 300 kPa. But I think, well, I think there's actually wall. Let's see. Reinforced wall. Ah, there, 10 kPa actually. Okay. But it takes astraloy sheet. Wait. Hello? Hmm. Is that enough? Not enough temp. 900 Kelvin. Ah, it's not enough. Mm, there's no volatiles in there, so I actually have to go mine some volatiles. Remember your last vision if the authors. Yeah. But, like, this game actually has, like, flowing of gases and liquids. So, it'll actually have. It'll be a bit. It'll be more realistic, I'd say. So would that be the correct word? Yeah. Oh, there it is. I know I cannot even put remote. I can't even put like one stack of volatiles in there. I know that. Fly up. It's almost at the. There it is. Yeah. Especially since last night um canister burst because I was working on that coal station. So I wasn't even there when it happened. And it actually did So it burst and it actually broke frame and walls. So it got vented out. And then Mage died. Ah, steel. Hey, hey, you stole steel. How could you? How could you still steal from me? One. Hey, Thomas. Keeping these ingots in here because, well, I'll take that one, and I'll take that one. Is don't need a. Yeah. So that's that. Turn off the power. Hmm. Yeah, Mage died. But we got a resurrection chamber, so resed him. And that was the first time I actually resed someone. But yeah, I went twice to the resurrection chamber. We're Cerulean, so we breathe volatiles and output NOS. And that is a super fuel mixture. So my waste canister ignited because it was so hot. And since the suit can only fill up the waste canister to 4 MPa, once it hits up or it hits above that, then it can't output the waste to it. So the inside the suit gets warmer and warmer because it can't move the heat anywhere. And that's what happened. I got cooked. I got pressure cooked. That's what happened. I got pressure cooked. Rocket Skinner. Might as well leave that. It's gonna take a while actually to explore a couple. I need the volatiles one. I need this one. The current one we have found is this one, oxygen. And that is not the best. Hey, we could feed it into this room, the greenhouse with mushrooms, which with the double thick walls, I can't even clip my head in and show you. Broiled. Ah, died. Why? Why did you die? Why did the mushrooms die? Why is there water in this room? Ah, oh, wait. No, there is oxygen. It would have. They died because of the pressure. There's not much pressure. It is the other plants that need carbon dioxide and turns it into oxygen. I believe the plant analyzer actually does say. No? What? I could have sworn it says what killed it. See. So, oxygen. I'd have to drop some oxide in here. No, pressure. It's the pressure. It's the pressure. What we need is like potatoes. Come on, can I play, please? No. A little bit of, okay, so it's just a little bit of nitrate. It's probably just some oxide isos put in here, there, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. I kind of want to get. I need 2 more of these. I need electronic parts, gold, iron, gold, copper. Welcome back, Phoenix. Nice, you won the raid. Good. Show them what's what. It's pretty easy considering we actually had fair amount of players. Oh yeah, they had 1 more than us. Oh, okay. So they had 6 and you had 5. Ah, mishap. Phoenix is playing Rust. Just to let you know. It looks like gold is next. Yeah. And then I need no, centrifuge. Need 10 of these. What is you like? Like centrifuge power 100 watts. So it'll be 1.5 kilowatts. So you were right. I play more on the weekends, so I do play weekdays too. So 150 or 1.5 kilowatts. Okay. And 3 kilowatts. I got it empty, like the entire thing, in order to. Whew. So you wanna, yeah. Iron. Pepper. Okay. Oh, I need 2 more. They have rocket. Yeah. You said they used what, 40 rockets on you about? Yeah. So 4 electronic parts each, so I'll need 16. Okay. That'll be the last one. Oh, okay. Didn't mean to pull that one out, but oh well. Hey, I can make a beacon. I can make a beacon. No, you went. Yeah. Where's solder? I wanted a beacon. I made a beacon. I crafted a beacon somewhere. It's this little bitty thing right here. I made a beacon. And I have absolutely no idea where it is. Like, just no idea where it is. Like, it's not in mage's like stuff, right? And it is absolutely crazy that mage doesn't have any backpacks. I can't imagine not having any backpacks to like hold a bunch of like just building materials. I just can't imagine. Yeah. All he has is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 slots to put stuff. Plus the 2 hand slots. Well, tool belt, you only really need 1 tool belt and then a mining belt. But I got also mining backpacks, which actually this is the volatile one, so boop. Let's see. Steel sheets, so I need more steel sheets. So I actually have to wait for this to get done printing. I suppose Phoenix, you haven't seen my ore processing setup yet, I'm sure. Like not the coal little substation. It ran out of water. No, wait. Good thing I didn't put any. Okay, so maybe it died because of water. That's gonna be kind of a pain. Because we have a ton of water, but it's far away. I don't have many liquid pipes. There's water way over there, like in the center of the screen. There's a little insulated storage tank of water. And it has to be brought all the way down, like over here. But this is gonna eventually be our ore or gas sorting. Like each color is a different gas: carbon dioxide, nitrogen, pollutant, NOS, oxygen, and volatiles. We're gonna this room here is meant to melt dirty ices, aka space ice or any sort of ice that we mine. Over here was meant to be the main freezing room, but it is not capable of freezing as much as I want it to be able to freeze, so I have to actually have it in stages. But the fact I have to actually make it stages, it ruined or spoiled the mood for me working on this. Because I spent like 150 days on this save just building this, all the color setups. But it freezes in here, gets sorted in the shoots as item because it turns into ice, and then gets into pure rooms. Yeah, and then boils in there and feeds into the infinite storage. These steel frames have no pressure limit. They'll probably change that at some point, but not now. Hey, tread more. Now in here, you can see it's kind of misty in here. It's just because volatiles liquefying. It needs to get to like negative 200 degrees Celsius in order to freeze. So it's kind of close. The nitrogen is at the temperature, but it is struggles moving heat. See, it's not even moving a kilojoule of heat. So I could just jump back in here. I can just feed it some more. It'll melt all this. Unless it has enough. Oh, hey, you've seen it. It froze some carbon dioxide. Oh, there's some more carbon dioxide. And the volatiles boiled. And now carbon dioxide cannot freeze anymore. But okay. It was at 4 MPa. So like at 1.4 MPa each time. But it still takes a while in order to actually get there. Now, here's my ore processing system. Dirty ore, or space ore, comes in from the rocket, comes over here into the silo. It goes straight into a silo because, well, I want to get the rocket as empty as fast as possible, so it could be launched again to get more. Once it's automated. Oh, hey, look, it's done. Let me turn it down and output. So it goes through this chute. The only thing I didn't do was actually put a silo in here, but it gets sorted and puts into this furnace. In here, it is very hot, which you cannot see without me getting in there, but that's why I have seats in here. Almost 900 degrees Celsius. And it's at 1 MPa, other ones 1.5 and some. And you can see the waste tank is skyrocketing pressure because it has ignited. So what I am doing is I'm taking the exhaust from this combustion centrifuge, and yeah, the reason why I should have put a silo in between here and there, because it's actually waiting for it to all the ores to melt. Time efficient, not really. But the fuel gas mixture right here, a perfect fuel mix would be 33.3% oxygen and 66.6% volatiles. But if it was NOS, it'll be 50-50. And NOS makes it go up a higher RPM, so it'll be faster. But the exhaust comes into this pipe, into this tank, and once it hits 1 megapascal, I pump a little into here. But then it drops below 1 MPa, so it stops pumping. And future, I'm gonna actually wait once it hits 2 MPa, which means this would have plenty of heat because the exhaust is hot. 1781 C. Plenty of heat in here. All it will need. It will take a while to get to there. But once it hits 2 MPa, it will actually put the exhaust into this insulated tank, which will be for the hot pipe input for the advanced furnace. I have the advanced furnace way over here, just in case if it explodes. The blast range should like stop about here or something, maybe a bit sooner. Then and if it does explode, then there's not a whole lot I have to actually replace. And this pipe, it's the like direct input to those. So once it does hit, or when it does explode, it will know that it exploded and stop pumping gas into these pipes. So I'm not just pumping all of my gas into the atmosphere or the world and get deleted. And this will be the output tank of the advanced furnace, which will be colder, and probably send it to some Stirlings to get a little bit of power out of it, and end up feeding it into the gas sorting system once it's done. So each of these furnaces is for a different ingot. Besides hydrocarbon, which is going to be here, it just has its own silo. But iron, copper, I believe, yeah, copper, silicone, gold, lead, silver, and nickel furnaces. So far, only got iron. And over here, every ingot that can be put into printers or is used in printers has this digital valve, and that will go all the way over here, come down, come over here, and to future printers here. And this valve here is to send ingots over to the advanced furnace to make alloys. Yeah, yep. The advanced furnace is every single alloy. On my first solo world on the moon, I actually made alloy advanced furnace code. The only part of it that it didn't do was, one, it didn't call for the ingredients to be pumped in, and two, it just dumped it out into the like area for me to grab it. It didn't have a destination, but this would actually have a destination to put stuff. So all the alloys come here. They get sorted into their respective little I suppose it is kind of like a silo, just not an actual silo. But it like I then in order to know how many alloys I have in this, because the goal is to have 5 alloys of each one, or 5 stacks of each alloy. I am gonna read the import count of this chute and read the export count of this chute. Then subtract the export from the import, and that will be how many ingots I have in here, or how many stacks I have in here. It's literally just a math problem, not just with math. Import minus export, get how many there's in there. And yeah. But I haven't coded it yet because like I haven't coded a lot of this yet. Like I haven't coded any auto alloy making. I haven't coded any like calling sort of system for anything. Because so far it's only iron that's been through here. There's no reason to work on it just yet. And I bet this is empty now. Yep, empty. Go here, and it'll start. Correct? Or do I actually? Oh, yeah, right. Wait. There it is. Now it goes. Yeah, you can see the stress climbing. That's because it's had previous pressure in there. Decrease. Don't want it to lock up. I probably turned it too late. 97% stress, 98. Nope. 95, 94. It's going down. You haven't fully automated all the ores, plus you are unable to auto build ships. Yeah. Hey, why the stress going up? Quit going up. uh, recently Mishap's been playing Minecraft quite a lot. Yeah. Stress climbing. Hmm. Yeah, it's always annoying. I wish that uh the combustion centrifuge allowed the gas to be just sucked out, like un- like let's say until it's the pressure of the waste pipe, instead of just keeping the pressure in. Mm. Oh, only 90% modded? I didn't know you played vanilla. Ah, I suppose the stress actually shows how or can be seen visually because of it shaking so much. Because once the stress goes down, it seems to not as shake as much. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. If only. But you can see there's still some fuel mix in this pipe. Hmm. Oh. Ah, yeah. Yeah, you can see the percentage going up. Hmm. You kind of see it coming up in the waste pipe. Sure, it's not a lot. Stress, I believe, is going to go. But yeah, see? Increase the combustion limiter, and the percentage goes down. So more gets combusted the higher the limiter is. I believe, yeah, 50% is when stress starts coming. And that should be fine. Yep. It's still just ramping up. Goes up to like 500 and some RPM, like 520. And it is 30 stacks of space ore is the amount that one combustion centrifuge, like each cycle of a combustion centrifuge does. Mm. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, you got plenty. You that I don't have much of. Mm-hmm. Oh, I bet that rocket is done. Hey, it's getting colder. It's getting colder. It's still got to move heat. Let's check this out. Oh, wait. Blue pollutant. It can liquefy, I believe. Or it's close to liquefying. Let's see. Map. Oxygen, volatile. Okay, volatile, and oxygen. Okay. Set destination. Do this. I I wish there was a way to change the target velocity, so you could just put it to like 50 meters a second or something, and uh just coast there. Just get a short burst at the start and just coast. So you'll have to keep scanning for a while. I believe this is also going to take twice as long. Yep. Steel sheets. Oh, that's iron. I don't want all of the steel being turned into sheets. So I'll just do like 200 steel sheets. Though the centrifuge themselves actually, well, yeah, but centrifuge, I think you don't actually take, or you do take steel sheets, okay. I thought you took iron. I will need this, though. Switch that. Thank you. Almost 4 MPa from all of our waste canisters igniting. Yeah. What's the thing in here? Okay, not high enough to liquefy the NOS that temperature. You. Yep. Okay. So water is a thing. Yeah, I need water. Boop. I don't actually want that many liquid pipes. I'll probably do another 100. Wait, why? It's not water, it's liquid. Insulated pipe. There you go. So 100. It might be enough. It might be enough. I should really tell him. I don't think I've been at that in a while. Well, let me go get the water. I need to put the jug in. That's gonna be cold. Thomas, no. No attacking legs. I don't drink coffee. Don't like the taste. The tea I've tasted I don't like either. I gotta clean the pitcher, but I like a fruit punch drink mix sort of thing. Hawaiian punch? I believe I've had that. Oh yeah, not enough water over here. One thing I gotta do is actually
but
drink
I
coffee.
have
I like a little bit in my kind of no one. Like I actually built the crop room, but we didn't have like a definite hey, you got to do this. I think I'll do over here first. Well, I guess Mage was kind of on the whole water thing, because he actually made the H2 combustor, which makes water. But he found a water mine, space spot. Hello? What? What? Oh, I need more. It's probably too high. How high does it have to be? Oh, it's like right here. So I can put like just a little thing to see, hey, this is how far you gotta go. Ah, and it's time to feed the goats. Hmm. So it's right at that cable. It's got to go to like there. Okay. It's not a 5. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, and I also have to feed the calf too. Got a sick calf. Um, and the mom just she basically said, I don't want her anymore. You're still working. This needs to get to 1,000% because I like the mining boost. So let's see. You're probably enough. Liquid pipes. So uh last night I did notice, or was it last night or was it the night before? Either or, I did notice the BRB screen does change back before I get back. So yeah, let's see. Do I could probably leave it running as long as I feed myself and give myself some water. Might as well take the suit off as well. But with that, I should be. I suppose, yeah. Yeah. BRB. Yeah, yeah. Making a backup of the world safe. Smart. Okay. Bareback screen. There you go. I'm having to sanitize like each time I take care of the calf. Kind of runs through my clothes pretty fast. Oh, it's not food, it's water that I needed. Yeah, good thing I'm working on bringing water over here. That's yeah. Oh, and it's really cold water though, which isn't good. I'm kind of pickish in real life too. Once I get this water pipe connected, I'd probably go and get myself a sandwich. Wait, yeah, it didn't like bug off, right? No, it didn't. Good. Great. I don't actually have it easy to see where. No, it's right there. That's easy to see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is some really cold water. Yeah. And here. Mm. Yeah, it's all steam in that pipe. So there's more liquid in this whole setup than in here. Or, yeah, there's what? Hmm. Be right back. I'll go get that sandwich. Get me a sandwich. Hmm. 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 I probably need to put some liquid radiators on that in order to make it warm up faster. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some liquid radiators is needed. But it should be fun. I should be able to just go and work on that other things. Suppose it is a bit harder to see where the coal station is without a light or like the helmet light on. The helmet light has like distance. Well, actually, it, so hello, mage. Ah. I'll have to turn you this on. Welcome back. Yeah, the joys of beta. You get updates immediately. Gonna triple the amount of deep miners for coal. It's 2 now, so it's gonna be 6. Did the math. A just one solid gen should be enough power for it all still. Did it do a batch? I suppose all I have to do is actually look at this with configuration card. Oh yeah, potato just or the plants died because water and atmosphere pressure. It was only like 12 MPa or 12 kilopascal or something. That is yeah, add more oxide, so it's now like 70. Hmm. Did it really not? It's kind of ain't. Did it really not do another batch? Oh, this doesn't. No, the digital shoot valve doesn't even have a import count. So I'm gonna have to change up that alloy ingot storage. Hmm, that is sad. Let's see. You should have import count. Yep. Import 30, export 3. So there is another 2 500-gram ingots in the back that can be fed into the solid gen for this substation. There you go. Rocket is in space. It's mining volatiles because that's what's needed next. It still has 116 grams of the 500-gram ingot that I put in there at the start of the station. So yeah, not good. So you must have deleted the previous volatile node or something? Ah. Oh, really? Hmm. Because I think the iron one, it went past the estimated amount that there is in there. Oh, it's that 20%, 120%. That's what you're saying. Hmm. And also the like, is it rarity thing or yeah, the at the start. Heat. That's that. There's yeah, it's like right outside. It's right by the oven. Yep, that's why it's cold. But I do have 2 stacks of pure ice and 18 of water. So I need like an ice thing for that, I suppose, or a crusher at some point. It's there's another liquid insulated tank on the other end too. There's another insulated liquid tank over by the ice, so that's like double that then. Get something else in there. Yeah. Hmm. I didn't like time how long it takes for a deep miner to reach the bedrock, but it takes a very long time. Like I think a couple in-game days. No, it's not mining. It was scanning.